Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Shane. Welcome if you haven't been here before, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for joining us on SketchClub for JR ART LAB. So, today we are doing a new topic, as we do every week. And this week, we are going to paint a cute little bird that seems to visit our house occasionally, and actually pretty much every day. We've got a nice little bird feeder outside, and the nuthatches love our black sunflower seeds, as well as the blue jays. But we've done a blue jay before. I never thought to do a nuthatch. So if you don't know what a nuthatch is, I'm going to put the a link to our mural, which is where we collect all the reference, into the chat for today. And let me do that. Copy link. So you can go to this mural and you can have a look at the nuthatch board and have a little sticky beak around. Or, is that the right one? Yes, that's the right one. Welcome to the stream. Yes, so have a look at that link there, and you can have a look at all the same references that I'm looking at. If you haven't been here before, I'm Shane, and we do all kinds of digital arts with our studio, JR ART LAB. So we do digital painting, graphic design, filmmaking, photography, podcasting, script writing, 3D sculpting, 3D box modeling, 3D rendering, 3D printing, a whole bunch of stuff. So head over to our website, www.jrartlab.com. That's JR for Juliet Romeo at jrartlab@gmail. Sorry, no. www.jrartlab.com. If you want to email us, my email will be on the next screen. It's shane@jrartlab.com. So, nuthatches. I found an interesting picture of a very minimal brush strokes nuthatch, and I thought we might give it a try. You might have seen these kind of paintings before where there's just a few brush strokes and the correct colors. So I thought that might be fun, as well as doing some little sketches. I've got a couple of little anatomy things in there. So let's jump over and have a little look. So thank you for joining us. Hi, everybody. If you would like to join the chat, we suggest you head over to Twitch. So it's Shane. Oh, sorry, it's Stain Mucus, like Shane Lucas. For the Twitch, www.twitch.tv. You can just search Twitch Stain Mucus and you'll find it. I don't think the chat works with our streaming service on other chats. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, thank you for joining us on YouTube. If you're on Facebook Live, hello Facebookers. But yes, the chat is only available in the Twitch. Okay, so let's jump on over to my screen and have a look. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look, a green squiggle. We're done. No. I'm going to be painting today with our Clip Studio paint. We like Clip Studio paint. I like Clip Studio paint. But you can paint with anything. You can even do it in a sketchbook with some watercolors, or you can just draw with pencils, whatever you like. So here are our little nuthatches. And what I was talking about was something like this little guy here. See how there's just like, I don't know, 20 brush strokes in that whole painting. Very impressive little dudes. These little ones here, nice color palette on that one and that one. The blue and orange is quite nice. But yeah, we've got some. I think I'm not an expert on nuthatches by any means, but we may end up with a few other birds that are close to nuthatches that popped up in my search. So let's have a little look through, first of all, at our nuthatches. Very nice. Oh yes, I also put in a little how to draw red-breasted nuthatches that I found when I was searching. If you're newer to digital painting and drawing, you might want to follow that one. Look at that. Look at the rendering on that one with the pine cone. I like the pine cone. Our little guys like to hang out in the pine tree. Look at that beautiful watercolor. That's a nice lost and found branch. Wow, some pretty ones here. I was surprised actually how many people have painted nuthatches. I thought they were a bird that maybe... Oh yes, this one should be bigger too. We've got a little bit of anatomy reference here. The white-breasted nuthatch. Not that that's a good resolution. That blue guy's cute. Okay, so we'll just keep going through here. Oh look, there's a skeleton inside the bird. I've never seen anything like that. That's quite cool. Very unique idea. I don't know the artist, but the signature is there. It looks like it's K. Reedy, maybe? Oh, this is nice too. So we just have a look through here when we're getting started. There's a lot of nuthatches on this one. Different types, I believe. Kind of botanical art. A little bit like botanical art. Beautiful. There's a lot of good ones. Here we go. Bird Anatomy 101. Neck. Elbow. Digits. Wrist. Heel. Toes. Knee. Pico style. A new word to me. Beautiful. That one's very cute. I like the dark actually. I think this is our last row. So, as always, we want to kind of get our brain thinking about what we're going to do. Give it some references. And we're going to pick out some favorites to move over to the side. That one, that one. Maybe that one. Definitely that one. I love these little ones. They look cuter when they're chubbier, eh? That one. That one. The pine cone. I like the idea of the pine cone. What else have we got? What else do we want? That one. These guys. These guys. Anything else we want? We've got to kind of cut it down because otherwise we... I like that one. That one. We might move a couple of these back. So I really like the blue one too, but I feel like it could be a different bird. Okay. Oh yes, and the watercolor one. Let's put that one in. We could try that actually. We haven't played a lot with watercolor. As long as I'm feeling quite okay to fail on stream, as we all do when we are artists and playing with things and experimenting. Experimenting sometimes leads to failure in the first try. Let's tidy this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I think we might start out with this top guy because I like the big shapes on that one, and see if we can get a little bit of that like traditional art texture in our painting. Let's see if we can. See if we can. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Alright, now my email is above my head. If you would like to request a topic, you can request a topic. If you would like to send us your drawing, we always love to see when people send in their paintings. give ourselves a little color palette first. Don't. Oh, we'll just paint over you. You've come back. You really want to be in it. I hope you had a good week. Alright, let's try and make today nice and chilled. We always have a better painting when we're all chilled. Well, we haven't got any green, but I think we can just... let's grab that greeny blue. And let's go into a yellowy green. There we go. We'll give ourselves that. Maybe something a bit darker. Okay. Is that our brush? We are on oil paint. Okay, good. Let's give ourselves... I think I like the lighter one better. Give ourselves a little square here. Alright, how's the music? If the music gets too loud or is too disruptive, please let me know. Or if you would like me to turn it up, I can turn it up just a bit. I might put this color in. Alright, we're going to give it a little blend here. Get rid of some of those edges a little bit. Okay, now I have moved around my palette today, so we're going to give ourselves a new layer. Actually, let's resize that one a little bit because we could have a bit more space. We don't have to be stingy with our space. And then it gives you guys a bit more room to see what we're doing. Okay, so let's start off with, we didn't put in any browns, but let's use this and get a brown. We need a brush. I'm going to go a bit darker. I'm going to put a bit of brown over here. How much do you love this little color palette thing? I love this little color palette thing. Okay. Oh, we've got to go to our new layer first. I had a sneaking suspicion something was going wrong. Hello, go girl. Do you come up to say hello? Do you want to say hello to the people in the cyberspace? Hurry up. Come on, Cuddles. Get a cuddle. Oh, this is the girly cuddle. Say hello. Look at that. There's a girly. Oh, good girly. Alright. You gonna go back downstairs? I'm going to make that a little bit darker and a little bit more saturated. A bit more saturated, a little bit brighter. Yep, that looks good. I also discovered, if you click on this little thing here, you can change the background color to a grey. So I thought that was pretty cool. Here. Okay, so we are gonna kind of make our bird shape with this. I'm starting to wish we did a pink underpainting. Can't decide if we want to go down or we want to go back like that. Let's leave that for later. For later, somebody else can choose that. Future me's problem. Future me. I'm gonna fill this in here. Actually, let's try and see if we can do this with a different... Let's try this thick oil paintbrush and see how that goes. We might get a bit more... feeling from those brush strokes. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Color mixing. We'll reduce the amount of paint, increase that color stretch, and let's see how we go. I'm gonna... Let's try and get a bit of that blue in there. Alright, let's put in a little bit of tree. What's happening? Oh, I'm an eraser. Alright, we're halfway through. Today's going well. It's always good to know when it's always lovely when we're halfway through and we can feel like a little bit like we've got time. Okay, let's try and modify this background just a little bit. Alright, I think we'll call this study done. That was pretty fun. I hope you did okay. We've still got about 25 minutes, so let's see what else we can have a look at for today. On the day of nuthatches. Perhaps we should... Let's see what else. Let's get this bigger. Oh, that one's cute. Okay. How about we keep these two visible and see what we can do. Can we add a second guy into our painting here? We're going to have a different branch direction. Oh, that's annoying when I do that. Okay, don't forget you can send your nuthatch in if you are working on a nuthatch with us today. Send that in. Pictures up there. Sorry, the email's up there. Let's try the next one. Let's do a separate one because I want to try the pink underpainting madness. So let's get rid of all those three. Or what we can do is we can shift them. Oh. GGG, grab, grab, grab. So we've got we'll shrink our little, we'll call this one George. And now we'll do Jerry. George and Jerry, the nuthatches. Okay, let's try some reddy pink underpainting. Now this one can be a disaster, so we can go crazy here. I think I want more reddy. Maybe we should have done an orange underpainting. How about a pink and orange underpainting? Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think I should have done an orange. brush is this? Let's try the thick oil paint. Desaturate a little bit. Gonna do a little bit of a dark pink sketch here.
You know they're out there, don't you?
You know they're out there, don't you? Give it a go. We don't really have that kind of goldy color, but let's see if we can modify this a little bit. It's actually been a little while since we had a 2 painting week. Okay. Oh, we didn't go to a new layer, so that's going to be blending with everything we have, which is cool. We can deal with that. Where's our brush settings? Brush size, amount of paint, color stretch. Let's try a stroke here. Texture density. Let's go up a bit more. That's good. Oh. That's not good. I tell you that little, I didn't know there was an undo in the color palette, and that has been an amazing little thing to do. Now we're doing this all in the one layer, so we'll have to wait and see what we're going to do. Let's go in with a bit of, ooh, that could be nice. I want the brush to spin as I turn my pen. Texture is canvas 2. Brush size, color mixing. That might have to be something I look up a little bit later on. we've still got 10 minutes to go. But I think this one's looking quite pretty. I do like the pink bleed through coming in. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we had a cool one here with a pine cone. Got 8 minutes to go. Let's see if we can add in a pine cone. Oh, this one's so cute. Look at how chubby that one is. The dark one. The mysterious nuthatch. Let's give it a little bit of... Where's that pine cone one? Oh, I don't even remember seeing that one. That's not the pine cone I'm looking for. Where's our pine cone? There it is. We already had it. Okay, so you come down here. It's really interesting. We have we have a lot of different pine cones here in Canada that I never saw before when I lived in Australia. and they're really cool. There's big long ones, there's like short ones, there's super big ones, and had to be careful here because we did this all on one layer like a madman. And alright, George and Jerry. So the top one is Jerry and the bottom one is George. If you want, you can vote for your favourite. Let me know which one's your favourite, Jerry or George. I think for me it's pretty even at this point. Let me get, where's our group for George? And we'll just scale George up, and we might leave it there today. Two nice little paintings. She knows what leave it there means, that girl. Aria knows it's food time. Okay, they're not in the same world, but done. All right. I believe that will do us for today. So thank you everybody for joining us. I'm going to move this over a little bit. There we go. George on the bottom, Jerry on the top. If you have a favorite, please let me know. I hope you had a wonderful week, and I hope you enjoyed Sketch Club, and we will see you again next week. Happy painting. Bye.